Alright, so back again. One right after the other. I took no breaks between these episodes. These Mario Kart 7 episodes thus far. Alright, none. We're going straight through. Alright, so I'm going to pick another character, another one of my favorites. Like, beside Toad, another one of my favorites is Lakitu himself. So awesome this character is. So just to make sure that my speed and everything is up to snuff, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think the speed probably could be a little better, like, to be honest, but let's see. Yeah, we're gonna go over the same thing. But Lakitu, we hear that voice. Alright, so Special Cup. We just did the previous episode, we did the Star Cup. Before that, we did the Flower Cup, and before that, we did the Mushroom Cup. So now we're gonna finish off the Nitro Grand Prix Cups, because all the rest are retro remakes of older video game, Mario Kart video game tracks. And this is Nitro that we're doing right now. So this is the end of the Nitro Special Cup. Let's go on ahead. I'm going to upload all these back to back. And then I'm going to work on the retro right after. Yeah? This is one of my favorites as well. This got a remake too. This is on... This got included into Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. Awesome. Awesome track. Awesome track. Alright, awesome. Got a start boost. That's very important in any race, obviously. Common sense. So let's go on ahead. Go on ahead. Stunting. Ah, I was so close. I released the R button a bit too early and I had to pull myself back. Alright, so we're going to drop that there for any CPU get smart using shortcuts and shit. They're going to run up on that banana peel. No, I messed up. I'm not accustomed to this 3DS at all. Like this thing is so weird. I don't know. It's like so fast, so precise. In fact, then again, there's a reason for that. Alright, there's a reason for that. This 3DS is working perfectly. Let me just say it like that. I had one that someone years back, like when I was way younger, I didn't have for a while, and someone lent me one. It gave me actually, and I guess maybe because it was so it was like a secondhand 3DS someone gave me that was like in such bad condition. I kid you not. The body was all scratched up. I think the SD card port, it was a miracle that it was even reading cards and never having issues, because I'm quite sure some of those pins were bent around, that the pins that read the SD card. I'm not sure. I think the screen maybe was below a bit for the frame rate the screen speed is supposed to have. I don't know how much times that was probably dropped in that dang household. So, but playing this is amazing. Like, it's so much that I miss some of the ramp jumps sometimes, adjusting to the speed on this thing, because it's instant. 3DS is awesome. So imagine the new Nintendo 3DS. That's why, in fact, I don't think anything was wrong with that. So I'm wondering if this really has been modified wherever this came from. Or some countries, you know, they get better screens. Similar to, alright, if you take up a bag of Doritos, right? And you're in some place like the UK or America or whatever, I think especially America, right? It just says Doritos. But if you live in the Caribbean or certain parts, most likely you're going to pick up a bag that literally has this logo, this mark on it that says export. So you're not getting the same food, right? Maybe it's less quality, even by a little bit. It's like packaged after. The locals get the first bit of package, and then the exports get packaged after. I'm quite sure. I know this. Don't ask how. So it's like this is like a similar thing. So sometimes when you get like 3DS and other devices being made, the device, you could have a phone selling in America that has AT&T directly sponsoring it. It might have a better screen. It might be made with more attention to detail and stuff like that. And then you get the other phones that are just made to be shipped, if you get what I'm saying. So I'm wondering, man. I got a good dang 3DS here. I got a good one, so I'm gonna cherish this. Yeah, for a while. See if I could get See if I can get a good battery for it as well. Don't worry about the battery part. Let's talk, Amazon shit. See if I can get someone who, family member or something to bring in a battery for me. Batteries are cheap. Alright, so second track, Rosalina's Ice World. This also got a remake as well in 8 Deluxe. Another amazing track that well deserved that. And I mean, that's the next game in the list, so I could afford then to talk about these tracks. Kind of bring the excitement. I'm gonna say it in the early. That's the next game that we're playing. I'm gonna skip the one on Wii U. I'm gonna come back to that, to be honest, because in some ways I do believe the original Mario Kart 8. I'm not talking about Deluxe that launched on Switch. The original Mario Kart 8 is way more balanced. Like, something about the way the karts drift, the speed you get from boosts and everything, way more balanced. I like that game a lot. I played that for hours. Hours, I tell you. That game is amazing. And they just went ahead and, slapped a bunch of new characters, DLC, a bunch of new stages, and a third drift boost option. Not option, but like, when you drift, you usually only get like two levels of boost, right? You get the blue, then you get the orange. But if you hold, that's where they first started the purple boost thing. If you hold your drift for even longer, you get a purple spark and like a more powerful boost. That started in 8 Deluxe. Yeah. But 8 is really fun. I don't know, like, I think Wii U was... There's this form of psychology some people use that, like, when they really like something, they pretend to not like it so that other people wouldn't, like, go around thinking it's the best thing and want it from them or mess around. I think that psychology was used with Wii U, like, heavily, because I'm quite sure that must have been it, because I saw years back someone had a Wii U, right? The Wii U home menu is gorgeous. That's the prettiest home menu. I'm kidding you not. The PS4, PS5 even today, home menu looks like dog shit compared to the home menu on the Wii U. Imagine you turn on your Wii U, right? And it's booting up. And it's showing whatever Nintendo, whatever, and then the screen comes up with, like, at the entire backdrop is like white, like similar to what was done with the Wii, and it's like this, glossy. You're in, like, imagine the Matrix white room that Morpheus talks to Neo in, but it's all shiny and glossy. And then you see this bunch of apps just pop up, like and you're amazing. They're walking around, and it's like there's communication going on between your me and this is all in HD, mind you, because the Wii U was the first to start, the HD era per se. Like, I would honestly say it, and all shiny, glossy, pretty as hell. And then when you press A, then it goes into the the camera goes from top view, and you can see all the apps there, like, literally populating, and your V is walking around in there. Other people's is me's if your VU is online. What the hell? You could choose to swap over to the V menu if you want to play V apps and V games, and it just mimics the V menu. It is the V menu. Like, some people wouldn't be able to tell that you're playing on a Wii U because it's like identical. The Wii U menu is so freaking gorgeous, right? So something is wrong, like the underhanded so-called hate, and they would finger quote, like, in front of the camera, the so-called hate, but I'm not, or whatever else, if I could. It is intense how fake that Wii U hate is. The Wii U is amazing. The Switch made it, possible to play all these amazing Wii U ports and stuff in handheld, and you could take it with you and stuff, but I'm quite sure the frame rate suffered somewhat. The screen refresh rate, the speed it can play at, is best in dock. And the Wii U also had that, you could play on the gamepad in your hand, or you could choose to just, choose the TV display mode. It's similar. Like, they didn't do anything from scratch really with the Switch. It's just they made it more, even more portable, more feasible. What the hell? Like, if missing my freaking stunts, man. Like, 3DS. The damn 60 FPS weirdo 3DS, because you're supposed to be 30, I think. What the hell is this 3DS? I'm quite sure I've got the ice for this thing, right? And this dang 3DS that I'm playing with, I do believe it's 60. How the hell is it 60? You doubt me until you watch my videos closely, right? Then, I was playing with, just watch the movement of the Kart's bodies, and, you know, especially, when I was playing V before this, right? I was playing a Mario Kart V. When I was playing with Paratrooper and I was using the Blue Falcon, look at the movement on the Blue Falcons. Is like, car body is like fluid, right? Smooth, no sort of lag, like any screen lag going on, none. And then look at the footage for this game, like while I'm driving around and stuff. Look at the cars properly. How the hell is the 3DS doing this? How? It's fluid, isn't it? Holy hell. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna drop that there. I'm so sorry, but the Wii U is gorgeous, and I think the Wii U is the highest quality home console, like the most detailed home menu I've ever seen in my entire life. The PS2 menu is shit. Even the Xbox menu is shit when compared to the Wii U home menu. Like, no, like Xbox 360, Xbox One, all of them. I kid you not. I'm gonna do a video at some point in life, in history, and prove this to you people. Like, hell, Nintendo probably pays people to hate on them so that they don't get too much, you know, actual hate or actual jealousy. It's like, oh, all these people hate Nintendo, then we don't have to chastise Nintendo. Nintendo's going through enough already. Let's leave them alone. I really do believe that's what's happening, man. If you've never seen a Wii U, if you know a friend who has a Wii U, ask them to come over. If it's someone that you usually, you know, you go by and stuff like that, and they have a Wii U, ask them to come over and play a Wii U, right? You know, if you're a good friend only, because they might want to know if you're planning on stealing it or some shit. It's like that good. uh, you know, if you're somebody that never comes over to their house, don't even ask. That's what I mean. Don't even ask. But if you're, this is like a really good friend, you go over and stuff. Tell them, yeah, I'm coming over. You got your Wii U, right? It's still there. You play a few games of Mario Kart 8, something like that. And just tell them, you know, don't skip the home menu. I just want to see the home menu. You want to see, you know, all the curiosity. Don't even make it obvious to them. Just tell them that you want to see if the data is still there from, you know, like when they had and they would think that you know a lot. There's something that was called Miiverse. It's like Facebook, but for Nintendo, and Miiverse. Wii U has something called Miiverse. It's like Facebook, right? But for Nintendo instead, you actually put up posts and stuff, and people like them if they come on as their Mii's and view and like them and stuff like that. And just tell them something like that. You want to see if the Miiverse data is still there. You want to see how their menu looks, and you are going to be blown away if you've never seen this thing. And you do deserve to see it before this world drops to shit, maybe in 2026. Alright, so the Wii U is gorgeous, and shame on the people who fool the public into thinking that the Wii U is really bad. It is definitely not. I kid you not. I guarantee you 10,000% you have been fooled. The Wii U is amazing. Alright? I rattled on that for like practically the entire episode, and I'm so sorry, but Nintendo fans who are watching my videos would understand. Alright? There we go. So, now we're focused on this game again. So sorry about that, right? So sorry about that. I don't have to say sorry. Like, the misdirection from the public these days is crazy high. So high. Anyway, we're already in the second section. Let's keep our focus so that we don't, you know, make a grand messed up feel. I'm talking freaking out, focusing on the dang Wii U while playing a 3DS game. And then I might have to end up doing the entire Grand Prix over again just to get, you know, a star in this Grand Prix Cup. So let's focus on the race so that doesn't happen. Alright. Let's go, let's go, let's go. My mom is going to be coming back pretty soon today, you know, like from work. So I'm going to try to ease this off, and I'll definitely finish the other 4 cups later today. Not right now. Not right now. I'm just, oh, fudge. No, that's not good. Alright, come on, that's not good. Not good, not good, not good. Alright. Alright. That sound effect, right? I'm going to spoil it. It needs to be. That sound effect when you drive over those panels, it's missing in 8 Deluxe. I was like, why didn't they give the... Why did they remove it? Like, so odd. That's dying odd. That's the oddest thing. Because, I mean, you'd imagine you're playing on Switch is going to have everything the original track had and more. It's going to be better than the original, right? But what's going over the speed panels is just silent. Like, I'm not kidding. I don't know if it is that, because I've got to use the stereo option on my, for some reason my TV doesn't support the full surround when using the, it has surround sound, but it doesn't support the type of surround sound that the Switch has. So I always do have to remember when I put it in the dock to switch it over to stereo. I don't know if there's a workaround for that. People know about whatever, but I highly doubt. I really do think it's missing, because I hear every audio, even in Monster Hunter Rise, when I place the television, when I place the system into stereo mode, so that the TV could play, you know, I hear every sound quite well in every other game. So I think they removed the sound effect for those speed panels. Like, how bad it is. Let's see. In fact, I can't wait until my character jet steer again, can I? That's too much distance to drive. Yeah, so let's just carry on. Yeah, let's just carry on here. Alright. I got the screen like all crooked over to the side, quite sure. Terrible. Oh, so we made it through the entirety of the Nitro Grand Prix. Awesome, awesome sauce. 3-star again. All right, awesome, right? I like this end credits a lot. I do. I do. This is one of my favorites as well, but in some ways the Mario Kart V did better in some ways, to be honest. Some. But this video, this outro, the cutscene they made for this is awesome. So yeah, the last 4 cups, and then we're gonna go on to the first truly HD Mario Kart title. Yeah, no lies, it is the first truly HD Mario Kart title. I think Mario Kart V was 720. V was 720, right? If I'm not mistaken. And VU is 1080. Yeah. Or 720. 1080. Yeah. Talking about that already because I'm so excited to play for this. So dang excited. The way the music matches the like, drums and stuff, like for some of the cutscenes here. Awesome. Oh yeah, the first person. This I'm thinking about doing it, but like entirely doing the game over from scratch. Maybe when I complete 150 in every single Mario Kart game, when I go back like 2 times over with every game, I'm gonna come back like I'm gonna go back to DS and do the mission mode, I'm going to come back to this and do the first person mode. Just look for things around the Mario Kart games to do. I'm going to do first person in every single track in this. That should be fun. Where you can actually see the characters, his hand and his steering wheel, and you're driving through the tracks. Yeah, how the music fits right there with every jump characters do. Yeah, very creative. Music is amazing, so I'm just being kind of quiet for this. So we're working on the retro after this. This track is a retro track. That's one of them. That's from the Super NES. Beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, that's one too. Not yet. Amazing outro, isn't it? Amazing, amazing. So this is the thank you for playing screen after. It should show up. And this is an actual card that I'm playing. Yeah. So that isn't me hoping it works well. Alright. So thanks for watching. Yeah. This has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Until next episode. In the next episode then, I'm just going to show the track, some of them. Alright. The next episode is going to speed through these. I'm going to choose Lakitu again for that next track as well. So we did everything here in the Nitro Grand Prix. We did the Mushroom Cup, we did the Flower Cup, we did the Star Cup and the Special Cup. And the very next episode I'm doing here is this. So we're going to start off with Luigi Raceway from 64, Bowser Castle 1 from GBA, Game Boy Advance, Mushroom Gorge from Nintendo Wii, then Luigi's Mansion from Nintendo DS. Yeah? So excited. Those tracks are all awesome. Alright? Alright, so until next episode, stay tuned. This has been Mr. Pokemon 907.